Hello, USA soccer fans and football fans. Bobby Cardenas coming at you from Lancaster, California. Right? I'm wearing my USA jersey. Why? Because our men's under 20 team is qualifying through CONCACAF right now. Is in a qualifying tournament to go to next year's under 20 men's World Cup, which will be held in New Zealand. So we're at the sport, right? They didn't start off too well so far. They have 5 qualifying matches in the group, but they just beat Aruba and then the second to last game and beat Jamaica. They lost their first 2 games. So now they've got to do their best to at least get a guarantee of a second place in their group to advance, to play a playoff and advance. So anyway, so we have to support our boys. Okay, so now, big news from yesterday's games, because I didn't come back Saturday afternoon, as I told you I possibly would. Didn't get a chance to, okay? So I'm here now. Peter Dinklage is in the house. The boys are in the house. It's my writing staff. We stayed up late last night having to come up with the stuff I'm going to give you. Bear with me. Okay, first of all, let's talk about some of the matches. So yesterday, in the Barclays Premier League, we had 2 games. And we had one today, actually. But 2 games yesterday. Hull City went to West Ham United and lost 1-0. Arsenal went to Man City and beat them 2-0. Ooh, the table's changing. Today, Everton played to a draw against West Bromwich Albion. Boring game. Okay, but I'm also watching the Africa Cup of Nations tournament, which takes place every 2 years. And earlier today, I saw Ghana go up ahead of Senegal, 1-0. Senegal comes back in the second half and beats them 2-1. Right now, I'm watching Algeria and South Africa play. Now, in La Liga yesterday, we had Real Madrid travel to Getafe, beat them 3-0. Atletico de Madrid at home beat Granada 2-0. And Barcelona went to Deportivo La Coruna, and beat them 4-0. All right. Great games. Some of them were great games. I think the best game, and I talked about last post, was the championship game, though, from Saturday between Nottingham Forest traveling to Derby County. Anyway, but this week we have more. Okay, on your Fox Soccer 2 channels, you'll find the CONCACAF Under 20 tournament going on. On beIN Sport, you'll find the Africa Cup of Nations. Wednesday, again, starts the third round, a quarterfinal round of Copa del Rey, Spanish, King Cup, translation. I'm so excited. Because Barcelona plays Atletico de Madrid. Real Madrid is out because Atletico de Madrid booted them out last week. Next week starts the quarterfinals. I think Sevilla is still in it. I'm not sure Valencia. Anyway, so got to watch those games. Even though I'll be working, I'll record, might come back. And there's still going to be other games throughout the week also. Okay, so I want to discuss some referee points and a few other things. But I want a special guest of ours to do it for me and for you. You know who that is. You all know who that is. So let's go get him. Bear with me. Just a few segundos. Hold it. I'll be right there. Take it easy. Gotta get my stuff on. You know the score. You know the routine. Come on. You're used to it by now. All right. Here I am. Hey! Hey! Bobby Cardenas in the house. Bobby, the professor, is in the house. Right? Okay. This is what we're going to do. We're going to go over a few reffing points. And then get to that favorite segment of ours where I show off my psychic abilities. Well, let's hope I do. Okay, so first I want to use my diagram just to point out one point of the offsides law. Because something occurred And I'm going to leave these bubbles here for this one because I'm just going to go up here. Something occurred in the Premier League. I've never seen it happen before in pros. Okay, you guys know that the most important thing about offside, let's say you're traveling this direction, is that if you're the offensive player who is beyond the second to last defender, in other words, that last defender, the goalkeeper here, if you're beyond that, when the ball is played to you and you're active in play, you're offside. One key aspect of offsides is this. You can never, and I mean never, except for this past weekend, be offside if you're in your own area, if you're in your own half. What happened in the game was the player was here going this direction, receives the pass. All these defenders were here. He takes the pass. He starts going out. The assistant referee pulled up the flag, called him offside. And the referee blew the whistle. Boom, offside. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that the center referee was in a good enough position to possibly question it and should have gone to the assistant referee after he blew and talked. Hey, so I was scared. Hey, are you sure he wasn't on his own half? And if the assistant referee thought about it and questioned it in his mind, questioned himself and said, you know what? I may have blown the call. Because we all do. We're humans. Then the referee could have probably done a drop ball right there. Or maybe even an indirect kick because the team had possession. But you have to admit when you're wrong, even as referees. Now, that takes care of that. I want to talk about, again, handling. You know me. My pet peeve is when people say, handball. No such thing as handball. It's called handling. Hold it. Momentary pause to quench my thirst. Okay. So, handle. Watch the Peter Dinklage, don't fall down. It must be deliberate. And the reason I'm bringing this up is for my AFL folks that will see this post also. Because it happened this past weekend while I was refereeing one of the games. There was a questionable handling call. And I was trying to explain to one of the teams that was questioning it what it was. And when I said deliberate, that handling is deliberately done by a player, one of the other players said, oh, no, it doesn't have to be deliberate. I said, really? It doesn't have to be deliberate? He was arguing that, no, if just the ball hits it. I told him, I said, I'll show you the law right now because I carry my law book with me and my guide to a referee. Of course, he didn't want me to show him. And I didn't pursue it. I just said, it's got to be deliberate. So anyway, slide tackling. We don't allow slide tackling in our league because it's dangerous. A slide tackle is on the ball when the other player, the opposing player, is in possession of it or is near enough to play the ball. It's a dangerous move that can injure the other player or yourself, especially if your studs are up. We don't allow that. It happened in a game between Barcelona and another team last week, and Ray Hudson, who I really like as an announcer, was arguing that the player that clipped Neymar with his studs up, clipped him because it was a follow-through. He sort of clipped the ball a little and followed through and nailed Neymar. No, it wasn't a follow-through. And first of all, he nailed Neymar and bloodied his shin. Should have been called, wasn't called. Okay, so anytime you're going studs up, you're taking a chance. You're going to hurt somebody. It's at least careless, and it borders on being reckless, which is where it's really dangerous. Okay, don't want to get this going too long. So let's get to your favorite time in mind. Let's hope it's successful. I will hold an envelope to my head, guess the answer, read you the question. Right? Okay, first one. Ooh, Benji. Yeah, not all these terms this time will be soccer. Benji. Let's hope I don't get so held up this time. Okay, what is the name of the man Cameron Diaz married and my daughter's dog? Oh, hell. Hey, Benji. Hey. Could you really see yourself marrying a man named Benji? I don't know. It's my opinion. Get this crap out of my way. Okay, second one. Ooh. Steven Tyler, Supernova, Lindsay Lohan. A little long one. Not easy to write this crap. I mean this stuff. I mean these bits. Okay, bear with me. All right. Name a rock star, a pop star, and a fallen star. Hey! Pop star. You thought, hey, well, pop star, supernova? Yeah. When a star goes pop, boop, it goes supernova. All right, that's a bit of a stretch, maybe. It's, you know, like I said, not all of these things are home runs. Okay, people? I can't sit here and explain them all to you. Gotta stay with me. Stick with me. Okay, here we go. Last one. Oh, I'm ripping the envelope up before I even... Last one. Ooh. Studs up. You mentioned it earlier. Now that's a soccer. Studs up. Ooh, what can this possibly mean? What could this possibly mean? Studs up. What does Kris Jenner yell to her boy toy every night? Hey, studs up. Time to, you know what time it is. Whoa, at least for Kris Jenner. This is Bobby Cardenas time. It's time to, ooh, that was good. Okay, that's it. Say no to racism. And go USA! Especially in the tournament.